Today on Drawbli,
we're looking at the art of Sergey Kolesov. Sergey was recommended to us by YouTube commenter Pius Doe. Thank you.
Thank you.
This artist is so cool.
Yeah, so I know this artist because of their work on Dishonored back in the day, and I think for those who have played the game, you'll recognize it immediately.
I love the story feel behind this piece of why is this like old man in this prize fighting competition and he's won and his expression is crazy and they're boosting him up. It's such a story.
Just like from a material standpoint, material rendering is like absolutely insane on these objects.
Really spot on.
So crazy. So yeah, this is one of the Dishonored pieces. I feel like this style is immediately recognizable. It's so cool. I just love it.
I love all the marks and the skin. There's so much texture. The lighting here has to be just like perfectly thought out because we have all these little divots and scratches, and to render those believably is, I'm sure, so time consuming.
I actually think that the art style of Dishonored was one of the major things that helped sell the game. Like, it was just so cool and unique and fun.
Yeah, I mean,
and gritty.
It's so fun to play games that look interesting, that have a very like appealing visual element.
Yeah, and appealing doesn't necessarily mean pretty. Like,
no.
I really like the way they do their hair as well. This one's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, I think this feels more like just a personal work of theirs from some other time, and I love that we can read what it is, but it is so just. It looks like painting by feeling.
Yeah, it's impressionistic, very much so. And it's very dark. Like, I like that aspect of it.
Yeah, it's made me want to investigate. I think there's versions of drawing where you start off on a very like dark toned page and you're almost drawing by like drawing in your halftones and highlights.
Drawing your light, yeah.
Yeah, or if it's like a charcoal infused paper, you're picking off like the graphite and taking off areas instead of putting it down as much.
Very cool.
Yeah.
This is from Marvel Blade Concept. Oh, Blade the character. Okay. I'm not super familiar with Blade, but I do love the colors in this.
I love how clean this is. Like, we have all these figures in the background, but when I look at them, I can pick out details on all of them that read really, really clean. It looks very selection tool oriented, and it's very well done.
Yeah, I love this. This is beautiful.
The composition's really cool. This was so fun. Again, like with just like a story in a moment, there's more to just drawing than like just drawing an image, but having something happening like this is so fun.
I love this little guy.
You can feel the speed. You can feel his terror.
What's his story, Abby?
He's like a bug eater that sits on the front of the car.
Oh, okay.
Is my guess.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm giving him.
That's canon. I like it. Here we have Homeless Jesus.
This is Drunken Gods.
Drunken Gods. Okay.
Something in
I
the
wasn't
description.
too far off.
No, you were not too far off. But I like the idea behind like having these like Zeus level gods come down, just totally hammered and just randomly zapping. His eyes are all red.
I really like the glass here. That's so cool. It's a massive jug of whatever.
Like moonshine of some kind.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, that's War Mammoth.
Yeah, with a city on its back.
I thought that was pretty cool.
The perspective of this shot is so cool.
It is. It really is.
Oh, whoa.
Isn't this, it's so interesting. This artist is so versatile.
Yeah.
And I love seeing that in artists, like where they can just kind of do anything.
This is, again, like really cool kind of point of view and perspective. And we're about to see this little, what are those called? Like the water running lizards?
That's enough of a description for people to know
water
what you're
running
talking
lizard.
about. They have an actual title.
Oh, we're about to see him get absolutely eaten by this, what looks like a piranha.
I don't know. Those things move really fast, so.
Piranhas are pretty quick too.
Yeah, but he has to run fast enough to run on water without falling through. Like, that's pretty fast.
I could do that.
No, you couldn't.
Again, Blade, but what is he fighting like...
It looks like he's fighting like paper origami birds back there.
Airplanes, paper airplanes maybe?
Some sort of magic element has sent that at him.
And then all these like vampire-esque creatures here.
Yeah, they look kind of stoned, kind of zombie-esque, but I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
I think there are a lot of vampires in Blade. I'm not sure. I'm not super familiar with Blade.
Okay. I thought this image was really, really interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like the perspective of what's going on here.
Like I can only start with what I know, which is, oh look, this guy here is kind of coming forward and shooting a gun. It's the jackets they're wearing that are so wild. It's almost like we're getting like echoes of time moments stacked on top of other moments.
And they're extremely long arms. Yeah. Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, fully rendered out still, but just really elongated. The effect is really interesting.
Yeah, like the bird here being weirdly long and stretched.
Yeah.
This feels just like a personal piece that was like really fun to make.
Yeah, and there's a lot of that on this artist's art station, things that I didn't select for today that are just distinctly their own. And when I was perusing their work, I was thinking, not a lot of this is like for me, of course, like everybody likes what they like, but it reminded me that the artist who did like the intro for Severance, his work was totally avant-garde, totally weird. I would never have liked it if I'd seen it, but the director for that show kind of saw a vision and liked it, and then we got that iconic Severance opening of all the weird 3D stuff happening. So.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that art is, very subjective, but even in that subjectivity, we can still recognize all the amazing skill and time that went in.
So embrace your weird interests is what I'm saying, because if that's what you love, that's what you got to lean into.
Unless your weird interest is something illegal.
Oh yeah, don't embrace all weird interests, obviously. That goes without saying.
Abby, we're legally liable. We have to. No, I'm just kidding.
This is a painting that's meant to be done by a character. Delilah. I read it in the caption.
From Dishonored, yeah.
Is it from Dishonored? Okay. Did you play Dishonored?
Yeah, I played both of them.
Oh, there's two? What's the game about?
Killing.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
Yeah, you play a character named Corvo, who's an assassin, and you get all sorts of cool powers, like the ability to, I think one of the coolest ones is, I think it's called Blink in the game, but it's a teleport. So you can scale buildings.
Very nice.
I think the main core of the game that's like really cool is that it puts you in a level, if you're familiar with Hitman, it's similar to Hitman where there's a bunch of things going on in the world and things are like moving on a schedule and you can go and tackle your task in a million different ways.
Okay.
So very cool game. Both of them are definitely worth checking out if that sounds up your alley.
Nice. This one's cool too. I can't remember if this is also an in-game painting or not, but it feels aesthetically similar to the previous one, so it very well could be. But I love these different echoes of the hands and all this all this work done on the skin here. Isn't that very cool?
The face is kind of creepy, but very cool. Yeah, I love all the splashes of color in this and the after images of all the hands.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's hard enough to draw hands correctly, the first time.
I think this one might be from Dishonored as well, but this is beautiful. That's such a cool effect with the eye and the other side of the face.
And look at the rendering of the skin itself. I mean, we have these like different value shapes, but within those shapes, there's so much change and dimension and reflection. I love that.
Yeah.
That looks really hard to do.
Yeah, and I love how there's a consistent shape design, like in the background on the actual figure itself. Super cool.
This image is so complex and big. This is another in-game painting, if I recall, and it's meant to be, I think, painted by one of the characters, but obviously the character couldn't have painted it. We just have this amazing artist who actually did it.
Yeah.
And it's super amazing.
Yeah, I really like the way that this scene is like set up just with the character here. I think that this is the queen who I think this is from Dishonored 2, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers. Yeah, the rim light on these characters in the front, where it's clearly, you know, light is emitting from this central character who's very important. Really
It
cool.
feels like a dream sequence almost, but it still feels like we can tell where we are, what's happening. That must be so hard to design.
I think there are dream sequences in that second game.
Okay.
It's been a while, but
And then I just thought this image was very cool to look at. The design of it, the way these two steps are in tandem, the light background with the dark figures, blind Bonito's revenge. I don't know what's happening here, but hopefully the guy shooting the gun is not in fact blind. Oh, but maybe the other guy is like guiding him and saying, yeah, you're blind. I'm going to help you.
I think the
get
one
your
character
revenge."
is blind, yeah. And
Yeah.
the other one's not.
Oh my
Maybe.
goodness.
Maybe
well,
not.
don't probably handle guns if you're blind, I would think. But
This looks like it could be a movie poster for something. And if you'd like to be a movie poster for something, click that subscribe button down below.
and this is the part where we say
Goomba.